go there and just do just the most intense meditation all morning. I was learning to do meditation, and there it was. And it was for about a half a day it was with me. And then last summer was the second time I saw that same, I'd say about 5-foot seraphim. And then also last summer, very briefly, when I was walking through the forest with my girls, I saw a 50-foot seraphim. Now, you have to understand, when you're seeing the seraphim, you're fully aware that it's not in the physical domain. So a person standing next to you is not going to see it because your mind is beyond the physical. It's right there, but they can't see it. Okay, because you're spread out into what a human really is supposed to do, these angelic levels of consciousness. You know, and I always just thought it was so weird that, if you remember a week ago talking about how I had a rift with dark ecstasy, what I call the Illuminati spirituality, unfortunately after. That's just because I didn't know what I was doing with meditation, but it was about 2 years after my first seraphim experience that this happened, and it was just because I got so, I don't know, I just didn't know what I was doing, like I said. But it was just the most wonderful, peaceful presence, and it was, I mean, you had this sort of, you know when you kind of just know something?
Yep.
I knew it was a guardian angel, but it was one that doesn't intervene. I mean, I just knew that it's not going to sit there and help me, and you know, it's just there as a sort of a spiritual empowerer, to sort of use an interesting word, but not any kind of a guardian angel that's going to ward off evil or something, but just as sort of a soul friend or something. My wife calls that animakara. And
wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, man.
Sorry?
Yeah. I love this stuff, and you know what? I think you're exactly right. How sad most people live these dormant lives where they never look up, therefore they never see a UFO. They never assume that anything miraculous can happen, and so they have no miraculous experiences their entire life. And it's because precisely that they are getting precisely what they expect, what's being programmed into us. And you know, those of us that are open-minded and want to have extra experiences, we are. And that's a choice too. But there has to be, look, I also believe that if there are higher dimensions, such as this swimming dragon, this red swimming dragon that you see, that there are also lower dimensions. And I think that's where the Illuminati are. Hey,
absolutely.
We got to take a show and can it. We are done. Hey, thanks again for listening, folks. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Don't Tread on Me radio show. Don't forget to subscribe to the top 10 news stories each day and listen to show archives.